Alright boys, all cleaned up for another week in the mud. Welcome to Monday. Alright, starting the morning off, we got all these samples we got to drop off to old Carter Machinery, so let's get to that. While we have a slow moment, we're going to try to get this unit right here compression checked and see what's going on with the internals. Oh, she sounds healthy, boys. Real healthy. Old start. Got some mosquitoes you need killed? Call me. All right, boys, here's my kit, and here's the old glow plug. This unit right here is a lot smaller than I anticipated, so it looks like we're going to have to order it. Boys, we're back on the old 336 from the other day. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't weld that panel back together. So the hood's removed, crossbars removed. Now we're just down to our broken pieces here. So we're all in position. We got some vice grips holding this unit in place. Yes welder, flux core welder, a pair of Slickman gloves, and hell, you can really put something together that doesn't look that shitty. And done. Alright, D6K2 with an emissions fault. Kind of what I thought, 3100-2, got aft treatment number 1, DEF tank fluid, quality sensor, erratic, intermittent, or incorrect, and of course we've got one level of operator inducement. You see right there, aft treatment number 1, DEF tank, or DEF quality sensor installation status is set to install. This is not low NOx conversion, this is basically just an issue within the tank. So once they inspect the tank header, drain the tank out. The fluid out of the tank looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and test the concentration. By looking at this right now, we're right about where we need to be at, so the concentration is good. At this point, we're going to go ahead and order up a repair kit for the manifold and drain the tank, flush the tank, and then aft treatment functional tests, and we'll see if the code's clear. So that's where we're going to start. Well, driving the D6 back to its next final resting place so we can get these damn track adjusters pulled. The vice grip technique, lining up your master link while you're rotating the track around, absolutely money. Love it. Some days I really hate this compressor. Yep. Boys, it just keeps getting better. Just keeps getting better. Just broke the 3/4 to 1/2 inch adapter. It goes Schittsburg. Yeah, I do know that obviously should have used a chrome one instead of pneumatic, but you know what? That's what I felt like doing at the current. Out here using the poverty tools to break the track pad free. Boys, we're going to call it for today. We got the track broke on both sides, and we got broken tools. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. And tomorrow we'll pull these track adjusters out and take a look at them. All right, boys, Tech Tip Monday. So if you're doing anything with the DEF components, all your DEF specific testing tools, make sure you have a bottle of water with you so you can clean up afterwards so you don't get all that crystallization into your refractor and into your retriever tools. So clean everything up really nice, and then you should be good to go. All right, boys, Monday number 2, let's go. Got to fix something on Greg's machine this morning. Look at him with this precision. Precision. Cat bolt should be able to fix that John Deere. That ain't going nowhere. On this turd this morning, let's get these track adjusters pulled. You know those days when you ask yourself, I don't know why I go through so many taps. Like, I don't know why. Just, it's weird. Yeah, no need pusher bolts. Come right on out. Alright, so we got both track adjusters out. Now it's time to break down the idlers and send these units back over to Carter. All loaded down, time to take a trip over to Carter for them to have their reman department go through these units. We're back on the old 410E from the other day with coolant leaks. We got our T's, and hopefully we got enough components to go ahead and put this thing back together, and here we go. Here's the fitting that we're looking for, and the fitting we got. So close, so close. Oh, 410, it's another day away from getting this thing right. More than likely, I'm just gonna go and get something, local parts dealer or tractor supply or some shit to fix this one. But, well, no, you fucked up and didn't talk to the wrong person. It's more problems. All right, so a little update on the old Hom roller. All right, so James River's going through it right now. For the most part, there's no issues with the EGR. There's no issues with the turbos as of right now. It's just got significant blow by. It's not losing it through the exhaust. It's just puking it out of the CCV. The machine's under warranty. It's the reason why your boy ain't fucking with it. So we'll find out more tomorrow. They're going to come back with a blow-by test group and see if they can find anything else wrong with it. So we'll go from there. All right, boys. You know what day it is. It's hump day. Let's get to it. There we go. Why is it always a hose getting blown, but no hose ever blowing me? It's like, what the fuck? All right, you guys see what it says on there. Let's get back to it. All right, starting out, we got a Hydrema that's apparently got water and fuel faults. And yeah, well, if the damn thing's not connected, not going to help anything. But we got fuel filters, so we're going to go ahead and tackle that real quick. And 2 new filters, and we're reconnected here, so we'll see if that code goes away. Fuel came out of it, didn't look hateful. Good water and fuel voltage above normal, which is at open, inactive. Looks like we have a wiring issue, so that's awesome. 336F, we got that hose from yesterday that we got to take care of. It's going from the control valve over to the swivel, so let's get that knocked out. Sign has been leaking all night, but look at that, boys. Sight glass has actually got oil in it. So that's, boys, there you go. Fully installed, ready to rock and roll. Well, fuck. Blew another one, motherfucker. All right, so hose number 2. Let's go. All right, so we got 2 new swivel lines all installed. Let's go start it this time and see what else leaks. All right, no leaking. Good to go. Deere 410E2, another one. This one right here's got apparently oil consumption. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. All right, operators topped it off this morning, and yeah, that's pretty damn low. You guys have been following along long enough. This is the one unit that we actually put the oil cooler on because we had, well, oil in the coolant. Well, if you guys look in there, we got direct coolant in there, a little bit of sludge because I didn't fully flush it out. Pretty full amount of coolant in there, but don't see a whole lot of what I would say standing oil. Right there, CCV hose is also drier than a bone. So if you guys look right there, we're boring out the exhaust, and yeah, there's no oil in there either. I did pull a coolant sample. Those little specks in there are actually dirt from the old drain hose. At this point, we've been through the cooling system, we've been through both turbos, and have found nothing. Again, no external leaks. I'm at a loss here right now, boys. The exhaust should have given me something, but it gave me nothing. All right, so I get this question asked all the time on just about every platform. What is this, right? So you can fit your traditional size taps in this one. Again, you can run a 3/8 drive, or you can run your T-handle, just your bar right through the opening there. This is actually put out by Irwin. If you've ever bought one of their little cheap tap and die sets, metric or standard, they both come with this set right here. You can pretty much pick it up at Lowe's. Search it up, but yeah, it's Irwin who actually makes it, and I've had it for like 10 years on both sets, and yeah, I run my little cordless impact through them all the time. Not a damn issue. I love this damn thing. All right, Deere 250G. Well, guess what? This latch right here for this door, not holding. Nor is this door. Well, what did we do to fix that issue? Well, somebody tried to do a little bit of, well, put a couple of lock washers in there, flatten them out, space that out, and boom, the door closes. Well, because that was already bowed out and damaged, we had to do a little sashaying right in here to get this to work. But now that this is flush and that's lined up, guess what? Yeah. Door now closes. Yay, I can go home now. All right, boys, let's go ahead and start this hot, humid, wet Thursday. Let's go. We start in the morning out. We got this big house 308 right here. We got to do a service on because obviously it's raining, and this is the best time to get shit done. Get this unit fired up. There we go. Let's get her warmed up. We're gonna need you. Oh, look at all those pretty little filters and sample kits. Yeah. Air filter replaced. The oil drain. Filling. Facebook life hacks once again coming through clutch. Just take the hydraulic filter, put it in the bag, and guess what? Just flip it upside down. Boom, no mess. As you can tell, that's factory oil right there. Problem is, you put Pepto-Bismol in your hydraulic system. That's the problem. And done. On the old D6K2, got ourselves a sensor kit there for the def manifolds. Let's get to it. All right, boys, we got the side fairing off here on the old D6K2, so we can go ahead and access the def tank. Guys, if you've watched my videos previously, I've done multiple breakdowns on these. There's not really a whole lot to them. You just have a lock nut here. Got 2 cable ties, boom and boom, right there. Cut those. The filter here, the sock, clean that up. Take that Allen right there, Torx off, and then this whole unit right here will come right on out. You guys are doing these, always keep a bottle of water, like I've said previously, around so you keep everything nice and clean. Next thing of note before we do the install, I always tell everybody to check this. Check the float. Make sure it's functioning. Boys, all reinstalled. If you guys have problems getting the unit in here into the tank because of the O-ring seal, what I like to do is take a dead blow hammer, just the bottom end, and just slowly press down on it on each side until it's completely flush and back down. So let's go ahead and get this unit reinstalled. Being this machine's had some crystallization issues, we're gonna go ahead and break out the old, that's right, Hot Shots Secret Defender. That's right, boys. Let's go ahead and put about, let's say, we'll do a 2-shotter on this one. A little 2-ouncer. Go ahead and do the after treatment functional system test and see if everything passes. Success. All right, boys. Fixed it. And done. Tech Tip Thursday. So if you have to take off that side fairing right here, right there, and you don't want to use a chain fall, well, let me go ahead and tell you what you can use. Hop over on to the old TikTok shop and get you one of these here ratchet straps, and they're self-tensioning, and let me tell you, they hold up to about 1,000 pounds, and they work out really well, because once you get it in the air, you don't have to worry about using a chain fall and none of that shit. You just ratchet that thing in place, get it leveled out, and then you can just bolt it in place. The more you know. So my guy's looking at wanting to buy one of those. My opinion, I don't know if it'd be the first place I'd go. I don't know a whole lot of companies right now that are making these. The concept is great. The concept's good, and just like everybody else, they're using a Cummins industrial engine, which is good. They do have options as well, by the way. But would it be my first choice in going towards a haul truck, a little mini haul truck? Probably not. But if you're really looking for something that will fit a lot of needs, the oscillating dump bed and all that, that's a cool concept. But aside from that, they are problematic. They are problematic. So I don't know if Hydrimas would be my first go-to, but hey, your money. Cue the George Jones. It's finally Friday. Let's get to it. 135 Hitachi. We got a no crank, no start. Derek dropped it off and now it's broken. Well, she's charging all right. Old 24-volt jump box came in handy. Oh, that's pretty goddamn low. It's not hateful at the alternator though. Order up some batteries for that unit and take it from there. This guy right here, see that right there? All right, this is the T we've been waiting for the old 410. Boys, there you go, all reinstalled. We got the whole lines group at this point, all kind of buttoned up and tightened back up. So, all right, got her all fired up. So let's check for leaks. Looking pretty dry. Looking pretty dry. All right, so we're back on the old MT here and check compression. Cylinder 3, let's go. We've got cylinder 1 now plumbed in, so let's go ahead and check that. Yeah, it's a little low too. And done, like literally. Boss man told me we're gonna have to put an engine in it. Deere thinks they're like cat. I mean, like, I gotta swap everything the fuck over to reinstall on here. Like, what the fuck? Deere quality. We checked it. And that's a lot of filters. Fix a coolant leak, time to service it. Well, boys, there's the aftermath. 10K service all complete. Also fixed the wipers because the wiper arms weren't really reacting that well. All right, so we're back on the old 135 from earlier. Gonna do a cutting edge, the batteries, and we're also gonna do a full service on it, which will probably include us doing differentials. So let's get to it. New batteries installed. Fire me up, boys. Hitachi doing Hitachi things. Let's go. We're definitely charging better, and the current is better than what it was, but probably got some issues with these cables. Boys, this cutting edge is a little bit of a bitch. 4 different size sockets, and you got some sort of nut that's somewhere between, hell, if I don't know, a 29, inch and an eighth, inch and a 16th. 25, it was all over the board. Well, let's go ahead and put the new cutting edge on. 1, 2. Just like that, boys. New cutting edge installed. Don't mind the mismatched bolts, but you know what? The bitch is in place. That's all that matters. Time to PM it. Ecology drain for the win. How's your lungs, my boy? Jesus! Whoa! New one. Whoa! Well, surprise, surprise. Doing finals. Nothing new there, boys. Boys, just like that. It's dark, and we're done, finally. Time to go home. See you, bye. All right, boys, back on the 410 with the oil loss issue. We got some dye we're gonna throw in there this morning. All right, so we put the rest of the bottle in there. It's about half a bottle. I should be able to coat 12 gallons, so we'll see what happens. My suspicions are that that unit right there is losing the oil, possibly into the fuel. So, my brain's not been all here recently because it's been crazy as hell, so had one of my followers actually recommend dye. For some reason I didn't think about it, didn't click.
6.5 hours later.
Well, I don't think we're losing it in the fuel. That sucks. Alright, Just a Deere guy asks, do I pull a sample because it's warranty or whatever? No. So there's not really a solid drain out of that particular tank. On a D6K2, there's hardly no room as it is in there. So what I do is I just use a sample bottle, clean sample bottle, clean tubing, and I verify it there, make sure I don't have hydrocarbons, and make sure that my concentration is within the realm. So basically with cat, it's literally between 29 and I want to say 35, 36%. Anything above 35, they consider that high def concentration. So that's the reason why I pull it and then check it with a refractor.